Question 1. When merging onto a highway, you should A. Speed up to match the flow of traffic. B. Slow down and wait for a gap in traffic. C. Stop and wait for a gap in traffic. Answer A. Speed up to match the flow of traffic. When merging onto a highway, you should speed up to match the flow of traffic and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 2. True or false? You should use your high beam headlights when driving in fog. Answer: false. When driving in fog, you should use your low beam headlights, as high beams can cause glare and make it more difficult to see. Question 3. The minimum following distance behind another vehicle is blank _ seconds. A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. Answer: C. 3 seconds. The minimum following distance behind another vehicle is 3 seconds, allowing you time to react to changes in traffic conditions and prevent rear-end collisions. Question 4. If you are driving slower than the speed limit, you should A. Drive in the left lane. B. Drive in the right lane. C. Speed up to match the speed limit. Answer: B. Drive in the right lane. If you are driving slower than the speed limit, you should drive in the right lane to allow faster-moving vehicles to pass on the left. Question 5. When approaching an intersection with a flashing yellow light, you should A. Stop and wait for a green light. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Yield to other vehicles. Answer: B. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light means you should slow down and proceed with caution, being prepared to stop if necessary. Question 6. True or false? If a traffic signal is not working, you should treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer: true. If a traffic signal is not working, you should treat the intersection as a four-way stop, yielding to the vehicle that arrived first or the vehicle on your right if you arrive at the same time. Question 7. What does a red and white triangular sign indicate? A. Yield. B. Stop. C. Railroad crossing. Answer: A. Yield. A red and white triangular sign indicates a yield sign, meaning you should slow down and be prepared to stop for oncoming traffic. Question 8. When turning left at a green light, you should A. Turn immediately without yielding to oncoming traffic. B. Yield to oncoming traffic before turning. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer: B. Yield to oncoming traffic before turning. When turning left at a green light, you should yield to oncoming traffic before turning. If there is a green arrow, you may turn without yielding. Question 9. A solid yellow line on your side of the road means A. No passing. B. You may pass with caution. C. You may pass if the way is clear. Answer: A. No passing. A solid yellow line on your side of the road means you are not allowed to pass other vehicles. Question 10. When two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, the vehicle on the blank has the right of way. A. Left. B. Right. C. Neither. Answer: B. Right. When two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, the vehicle on the right has the right of way. Question 11. What does a circular yellow sign with a black X and RR symbol indicate? A. School zone. B. Railroad crossing. C. No passing zone. Answer: B. Railroad crossing. A circular yellow sign with a black X and RR symbol indicates a railroad crossing. You should slow down, look and listen for trains, and be prepared to stop. Question 12. True or false? You may use a handheld cell phone while driving if it is for an emergency. Answer: true. While it is generally not advisable to use a handheld cell phone while driving, you may do so in an emergency situation, such as to call for help. Question 13. In a roundabout, you should A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. B. Enter the roundabout without yielding. C. Stop before entering the roundabout. Answer: A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When entering a roundabout, you should yield to traffic already in the roundabout, as they have the right of way. Question 14. When approaching a stopped school bus with flashing red lights, you must: A. Stop and wait until the lights stop flashing. B. Proceed slowly around the bus. C. Stop only if children are crossing the street. Answer: A. Stop and wait until the lights stop flashing. When approaching a stopped school bus with flashing red lights, you must stop and wait until the lights stop flashing before proceeding. Question 15. A green arrow on a traffic signal means: A. You may turn in the direction of the arrow. B. You must turn in the direction of the arrow. C. You must stop and wait for a solid green light. Answer: A. You may turn in the direction of the arrow. A green arrow on a traffic signal means you may turn in the direction of the arrow, as oncoming traffic is stopped by a red light. Question 16. When approaching a pedestrian in a crosswalk, you should: A. Speed up to get past them quickly. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop. C. Honk your horn to warn them of your approach. Answer: B. Slow down and be prepared to stop. When approaching a pedestrian in a crosswalk, you should slow down and be prepared to stop, as they have the right of way. Question 17. True or false? You may make a left turn at a red light if you are turning from a one-way street onto another one-way street. Answer: True. You may make a left turn at a red light if you are turning from a one-way street onto another one-way street, provided there is no sign prohibiting it and the way is clear. Question 18. When driving in a work zone, you should: A. Ignore posted signs and flaggers. B. Follow the posted speed limits and obey flaggers. C. Drive as fast as you can to get through the area quickly. Answer: B. Follow the posted speed limits and obey flaggers. When driving in a work zone, you should follow the posted speed limits and obey flaggers, as they help direct traffic and ensure the safety of workers and drivers. Question 19. What does a blue traffic sign indicate? A. Motorist services. B. Regulatory information. C. Warning. Answer: A. Motorist services. A blue traffic sign indicates motorist services, such as rest areas, gas stations, or hospitals. Question 20. You must signal at least blank feet before making a turn. A. 50. B. 100. C. 200. Answer: B. 100 feet. You should signal at least 100 feet before making a turn to give other drivers adequate notice of your intentions. Question 21. When encountering a funeral procession, you should: A. Speed up to pass the procession. B. Turn on your headlights and join the procession. C. Yield and allow the procession to pass. Answer: C. Yield and allow the procession to pass. When encountering a funeral procession, you should yield and allow the procession to pass, showing respect for the deceased and their family. Question 22. True or false? You should always use your horn to greet other drivers on the road. Answer: False. You should only use your horn to warn other drivers of your presence or to avoid a potential collision, not to greet them or for any other non-emergency purpose. Question 23. When parking uphill with a curb, you should turn your wheels: A. Towards the curb. B. Away from the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. Answer: B. Away from the curb. When parking uphill with a curb, you should turn your wheels away from the curb so that if your vehicle rolls backward, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 24. A diamond-shaped sign with a bicycle symbol indicates: A. A bike lane. B. A shared use path. C. A bicycle crossing. Answer: C. A bicycle crossing. A diamond-shaped sign with a bicycle symbol indicates a bicycle crossing, where bicyclists may be crossing the roadway. Question 25. When exiting a highway, you should A. Maintain your speed until you are off the highway. B. Slow down before entering the exit ramp. C. Signal and then slow down on the exit ramp. Answer: C. Signal and then slow down on the exit ramp. When exiting a highway, you should signal and then slow down on the exit ramp, as the ramp may have a lower speed limit or sharp curve. Question 26. True or false? It is illegal to drive with headphones or earbuds in both ears. Answer: true. It is illegal to drive with headphones or earbuds in both ears, as they can prevent you from hearing emergency sirens, horns, or other important sounds. Question 27. You should never park within blank feet of a fire hydrant. A. 10. B. 15. C. 20. Answer: B. 15 feet. You should never park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant, as it can prevent emergency vehicles from accessing the hydrant if needed. Question 28. A rectangular sign with a white background and black lettering indicates A. A warning. B. A regulatory sign. C. A construction zone. Answer: B. A regulatory sign. A rectangular sign with a white background and black lettering indicates a regulatory sign, such as a speed limit or no parking sign. Question 29. You must stop at a railroad crossing when A. The crossing gate is down. B. The warning lights are flashing. C. There is a stop sign at the crossing. Any of the above. Answer: D. Any of the above. You must stop at a railroad crossing when the crossing gate is down, the warning lights are flashing, or there is a stop sign at the crossing. Question 30. True or false? It is always safe to drive at the posted speed limit. Answer: false. The posted speed limit is the maximum speed allowed under ideal conditions. You should adjust your speed based on traffic, road, and weather conditions to ensure safe driving. Question 31. When parking downhill with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Towards the curb. B. Away from the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. Answer: A. Towards the curb. When parking downhill with a curb, you should turn your wheels towards the curb so that if your vehicle rolls forward, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 32. What does a red traffic sign indicate? A. Stop or prohibition. B. Warning. C. Construction zone. Answer: A. Stop or prohibition. A red traffic sign indicates a stop sign or a prohibition, such as do not enter or no parking. Question 33. When parallel parking, you should be within blank inches of the curb. A. 6. B. 12. C. 18. Answer: B. 12 inches. When parallel parking, you should be within 12 inches of the curb to avoid obstructing traffic and to keep your vehicle safe from passing vehicles. Question 34. True or false? You may pass another vehicle on the right if they are waiting to turn left. Answer: true. You may pass another vehicle on the right if they are waiting to turn left, provided there is enough room and it is safe to do so. Question 35. When making a right turn on red, you should A. Stop, yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic, and turn if it is safe. B. Turn without stopping. C. Wait for a green light before turning. Answer: A. Stop, yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic, and turn if it is safe. When making a right turn on red, you should stop, yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic, and turn if it is safe and there is no sign prohibiting the turn. Question 36. A yellow pennant-shaped sign with a black arrow pointing left indicates A. A left turn ahead. B. A no passing zone. C. A sharp curve to the left. Answer: B. A no passing zone. A yellow pennant-shaped sign with a black arrow pointing left indicates a no passing zone, where it is not safe to pass other vehicles. Question 37. When driving in heavy rain or snow, you should A. Turn on your high beam headlights. B. Turn on your low beam headlights. C. Drive without headlights. Answer: B. Turn on your low beam headlights. When driving in heavy rain or snow, you should turn on your low beam headlights, as high beams can cause glare and make it more difficult to see. Question 38. True or false? If you are involved in a minor collision, you should leave your vehicle in the roadway. Answer: false. If you are involved in a minor collision and your vehicle is still drivable, you should move it to a safe location off the roadway to prevent further accidents and keep traffic flowing. Question 39. When approaching a school bus with flashing yellow lights, you should A. Stop and wait for the bus to load or unload children. B. Proceed slowly and cautiously. C. Pass the bus with caution. Answer: B. Proceed slowly and cautiously. When approaching a school bus with flashing yellow lights, you should slow down and proceed with caution, as the bus may be preparing to stop and load or unload children. Question 40. You should never park within blank feet of a stop sign. A. 20. B. 30. C. 50. Answer: B. 30 feet. You should never park within 30 feet of a stop sign, as it can obstruct the view of the sign and make it difficult for other drivers to see. Question 41. True or false? He must always come to a complete stop at a yield sign. Answer: false. You must slow down and be prepared to stop at a yield sign, but you only need to come to a complete stop if it is necessary to yield to other traffic or pedestrians. Question 42. When driving at night, you should use your high beam headlights when A. Approaching another vehicle from behind. B. There are no oncoming vehicles. C. Driving in foggy conditions. Answer: B. There are no oncoming vehicles. You should use your high beam headlights at night when there are no oncoming vehicles, as they provide greater visibility. Be sure to switch to low beams when other vehicles approach to avoid blinding them. Question 43. A yellow rectangular sign with a black arrow and the word MRG indicates A. A lane is ending and you must merge. B. Traffic is merging from another roadway. C. You must yield to merging traffic. Answer: A. A lane is ending and you must merge. A yellow rectangular sign with a black arrow and the word MRG indicates that a lane is ending and you must merge into the adjacent lane. Question 44. True or false? You should always maintain a 4-second following distance from the vehicle in front of you. Answer: false. While a 4-second following distance is a good rule of thumb, you should adjust your following distance based on road and weather conditions, as well as your speed. In poor conditions or at higher speeds, a greater following distance may be necessary. Question 45. When driving in fog, you should A. Turn on your high beam headlights. B. Turn on your low beam headlights. C. Drive without headlights. Answer: B. Turn on your low beam headlights. When driving in fog, you should turn on your low beam headlights, as high beams can cause glare and make it more difficult to see. Question 46. You must signal at least blank feet before changing lanes on highway. A. 50. B. 100. C. 200. Answer: C. 200 feet. You should signal at least 200 feet before changing lanes on a highway to give other drivers adequate notice of your intentions. Question 47. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a truck symbol indicates A. A truck route. B. Trucks are not allowed. C. A steep grade ahead. Answer: C. A steep grade ahead. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a truck symbol indicates a steep grade ahead, and trucks may need to use a lower gear. Question 48. True or false? You should always drive in the left lane of a multi-lane highway. Answer: false. You should drive in the right lane of a multi-lane highway. using the left lane for passing slower vehicles or preparing for a left turn. Question 49. When approaching a flashing red traffic light, you should A. Stop and proceed when it is safe. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Treat it as a yield sign. Answer: A. Stop and proceed when it is safe. When approaching a flashing red traffic light, you should treat it like a stop sign, coming to a complete stop, and proceeding when it is safe to do so. Question 50. A white rectangular sign with a green circle and a red X indicates A. A lane that can be used by all traffic. B. A lane that is closed to traffic. C. A lane that can be used only by buses. Answer: A. A lane that can be used by all traffic. A white rectangular sign with a green circle and a red X indicates a lane that can be used by all traffic, regardless of the presence of an X above the lane. Question 51. When making a left turn on a green light, you should A. Yield to oncoming traffic. B. Turn without yielding. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer: A. Yield to oncoming traffic. When making a left turn on a green light, you should yield to oncoming traffic and only turn when it is safe to do so. Question 52. True or false? It is legal to make a U-turn across a double yellow line. Answer: false. It is illegal to make a U-turn across a double yellow line, as it indicates that passing or turning is prohibited. Question 53. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a pedestrian symbol indicates A. A pedestrian crossing. B. A school zone. C. A pedestrian walkway. Answer: A. A pedestrian crossing. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a pedestrian symbol indicates a pedestrian crossing, where pedestrians may be crossing the roadway. Question 54. You should dim your high-beam headlights when you are within blank feet of an oncoming vehicle. A. 300. B. 500. C. 700. Answer: B. 500 feet. You should dim your high-beam headlights when you are within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle to avoid blinding the other driver. Question 55. True or false? You should accelerate when being passed by another vehicle. Answer: false. You should maintain your speed or slightly reduce it when being passed by another vehicle to allow them to complete the pass safely. Question 56. When passing a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights, you should A. Move over one lane if possible. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Stop and wait for the emergency vehicle to move. Answer: A. Move over one lane if possible. When passing a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights, you should move over one lane if it is safe to do so. If you cannot move over, slow down and proceed with caution. Question 57. A red octagon-shaped sign with the word stop indicates A. You must come to a complete stop. B. You must yield to oncoming traffic. C. You must slow down and proceed with caution. Answer: A. You must come to a complete stop. A red octagon-shaped sign with the word stop indicates that you must come to a complete stop before proceeding. Question 58. True or false? You may turn left at a red traffic light if you are turning onto a one-way street. Answer: true. You may turn left at a red traffic light if you are turning onto a one-way street, provided there is no sign prohibiting the turn, and you yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic. Question 59. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a winding road symbol indicates A. A curvy road ahead. B. A series of curves. C. A sharp turn ahead. Answer: A. A curvy road ahead. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a winding road symbol indicates a curvy road ahead, and you should slow down and drive with caution. Question 60. When approaching a roundabout, you should A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. B. Enter the roundabout without yielding. C. Stop and wait for a gap in traffic. Answer A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When approaching a roundabout, you should yield to traffic already in the roundabout and only enter when it is safe to do so.